Well, hello, people of YouTube, I'm back! Not with a controversial video this time, no. Ghostbusters is not mentioned. Hello, I'm back with a less controversial video than last time. Hopefully I don't get, yeah. Anywho, cold in the shed. I've got a heating on. So, this video is on my humble gifts, what I was bestowed this Christmas. I didn't ask for much, I didn't want a lot. I want to keep it very minimal. So, a couple of colleagues from work bought me some gifts, and my wife also. So, firstly, I shall climb up on here. This t-shirt is from legoyoshi. If you don't already follow him, I'll put the link below. He's currently done a playthrough of Simpsons Hit and Run. But yeah, if you don't already follow him, please check him out. He's a genuine guy. He's a lovely lad. I work with him, so a bit of support. Let's show this lad some, give him a push for 2020 and get his subs going that way. Anyhow, this is a beautiful t-shirt. Classically trained, born to play. I think it says Gamer Club established in 1960. I'm not sure. Old school, and it's got the NES. Lovely t-shirt. Not to mention, he also bestowed upon me, which is down here. Last year he got me the Super Mario Brothers Encyclopedia, ranging from the very first Mario game right up to present. Now this one is called the Games Console. I do believe this was crowdfunded, if I remember right. Yes, there was a little belch in there. Sure, this was crowdfunded. Blah 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 blah. Yes. Yeah, it was Kickstarter. It was a Kickstarter book, which contains everything from the Atari 2600 to the Casio PV1000. Ever heard of that one? What else we got? Atari 7800. Let's find an obscure one in here. Oh, we've got the Atari XE game system, 1987. I do actually remember this being in. I don't know if anybody of you guys do the Dixon's Curries through a place called Rumbelows. No. Anyhow, Shamage. Super Famicom. We've got the Pioneer Laser Active. It's full of every single console made, even the crap ones. We found a crap one. No, before you say the Virtual Boy. It wasn't crap. The Amstrad GX 4000. Games released 25 plus. The Watara Supervision. What else we got? The Memorex VIS 1992. I mean, less than 2 years after its debut, the VIS could be bought for $99 in a bundle that came with 30 software titles. That says a lot. Philips CDI, Commodore CDTV. I remember that. Yeah, this book is a good read. I've actually got up to the second generation. Fairchild, I read that. Atari 2600. So I'm into the second generation of consoles, but it's a really good book. So if you haven't already got it, go and buy it. It's fantastic. There isn't a price. Oh, there is a price. Price $24.95. Now this, like I say, it was a crowdfunded book, so I don't know if my work colleague obviously backed this. I don't know. If he did, thank you so much, because this is a fantastic gift for any retro gamer. Secondly, there's also a colleague of mine. We did a Secret Santa and we bought one another gifts, as you do. Now, he asked what I wanted. I says, well, I just want some game boxes for my collection. I'd like them in boxes eventually. Now, I'm not... there's a lot of people against reproduction boxes. It's an art form in itself. I think it's a craft that is... You can either get crap ones or you can get really, really good ones. Now, I'm not getting sponsored or endorsed by this guy. I know him. I've known him for the last 3 years. He's an absolutely wonderful guy. Retrotendo. I'll put the link below to his Facebook page. He does have a eBay SD account and all that. When we get round to it, we're going to sort something out. But I will put it below. He's the one that did the 40 Winks box for me. And I've also done reviews on previous videos of the reproduction boxes. I find, you know, they're like a 1-1 of the brilliant, absolutely fantastic. They are flawless. The printing process, the process that goes into it to make them, it's not all die cut. It's by hand on some of it, so the job is tedious, but he does such a fantastic job of these. And yes, people hate them because, you know, if you sell them off, people could turn around and say, oh, these are reproduction boxes. There is a way of telling, but I'm not going to go into that. That's for something, that's on another video. But I asked, anyhow, more to the point, I asked for a box. Is that all you want? I said, yes. So I asked for an N64 box, which is Destruction Derby. Now, the quality of these boxes is absolutely sublime. And I don't use that word very often, but these are beautiful. There's nothing... They are like the original. I cannot stress how good of quality... I don't want everyone on it. How good of quality these are. The cardboard is of the same... I don't know what they call it, the graded in grams, GSM or whatever it's called, but they are so good. There's a nice sheen, nice gloss to it. I don't know if you can pick it up on camera. It's not gonna do it because I want it to. Oh, there we go. Lovely sheen on them. Excuse me again, but yeah, I mean, that's literally all I asked for was that. And then, but it is so nice. I mean, if you want a reproduction box and you haven't got anything against it, I mean, there are people out there that say, oh, it taints the market. No, I don't think it does. If you are a collector and you're not a reseller, then to you, it means it's got that personal touch to put it on your shelf to make it more kind of... Will it pick it up on there? I don't think it will. Can you see them on there? Just in that region there. It just, I don't know, it just finishes the gaming collection off really nicely. There we go, Keith. You can see Ecto now. There we go. But yeah, I just think it finishes the shelf off nice. If you're a collector, then it's not an issue. If you're a reseller and you're trying to palm these off as genuine, then please don't do it. I wouldn't say, but I'm not against it. But please, if they're repo, but these are beautiful reproduction boxes. Anyhow, more to the point, he also got me something else, which I was pleasantly surprised, which is a multi-tool. Yes! A multi-tool, handy to have around the house or on the go. Retro Gamers Controller multi-tool has a wide range of functions to help you get through your day. A pen. A tape measure. A bottle opener. Of course, every gamer needs a bottle opener, don't they? Tubular spirit level. A bullseye spirit level. A slotted screwdriver. And a crosshead. Or more to me, posse. So I shall show you it in its glory. Beautiful, it's nice. And that's the flathead, posse. And then we've got the spirit level You see the bubble move there? And then you got the bullseye one, which is obviously for a flat surface, but I can't really show it from here, but it's there. And then you've got the pen. Yes, you press the button for it to pop out. And then on this one, we have a bottle opener. What more could you ask for? It's like, oh, it's so quirky. It's brilliant. I absolutely love it. It comes with instructions as well, which is a bit odd, but I've put that in the box upside down. Oh, my OCD. I don't know. Yeah, it comes with an instruction manual. Why would you need that? So, now then, moving along. These are from my wife. These are what? Well, this next one, I said there were going to be no controversial at the beginning of the video, because obviously I did the Ghostbusters one. But this is a Ghostbusters. What scale is it? I don't think it says what scale it is. It doesn't. Oh well. Anyhow, it's yes, it is Ecto 1. Not Ecto 1. Yeah, Ecto 1. From obviously the first movie. It's the guys that do, was it Hollywood Rides? I have never, the Metalheads. I think it's the same company that did the Marshmallow. I've got the metal Marshmallow, but yeah, fully articulated with the steering, the doors, and the boot. I won't be taking it out of the box. So anyhow, but yes, that is a beauty. Another one to add to my Ecto collection. Ha ha! Yes, so I didn't ask for much. At Christmas, I turned around and I says, I don't want a lot. She got me the Ghostbusters car, which was a fantastic price, I do believe. Don't want to go into that again, because obviously that's the wife's area. Now, as I said, all from Dave, my work colleague, I turned around and said, look, I just wanted a box. That's all I asked for Christmas, was reproduction boxes. Yeah, that's all I asked for. So, here's as follows. Again, absolutely fantastic quality. I cannot stress enough. Not to mention that Retrotendo, the gent who's done these for me, was moving home. He was moving and he made time for me, personally, to do the Destruction Derby for my colleague as a Christmas present, and my wife to do these. He's moving home, but he made time to do this, which I thought was an absolute, you know, one of the best gestures that anybody I'm not saying that my friends out there would bend over backwards, but he did an absolutely, you know, one of the kindest things that he could have possibly done, just so I could get these for me for Christmas. But yes, moving along, we have, if you haven't played this is a must on the, did it on my SNES collection videos. It's one of the finest, other than Star Fox, it's one of the finest 3DFX, the FX games for the SNES. Fully rendered bobsleigh tracks. You've got snowboarding, is it that one? Yeah, snowboarding halfback. It's absolutely fantastic. The intro is done in such a style that looks reminiscent of is it Flashback or Another World. It was done in like real time, but obviously it was overlaid with polygons, obviously in its early stages. But they use the term, we've even tossed in our famous ACM, Advanced Computer Modelling Graphics, to create the realistic athletics. But yes, I cannot, like I say, it's just nice to hold the boxes and just to, I mean, I need some of those poly cases that go around them just so they don't get damaged, you know. They are very delicate. The next one, now I have noticed there's a slight difference between this and the original, but I haven't got an issue with that because there were two versions of this that came out. There was the embossed version and the standard version. So let's not go into too much critique over this, but this one is Shadow Man. But like I say, I mean, they are absolutely gorgeous. They are fantastic. I mean, the quality of these is unbelievable. But like I say, a lot of them are die cut, but there are elements of it that do need hand cutting or to be cut by hand. They are beautiful. So there we've got Shadow Man, mostly N64. We've got Body Harvest. Now I do remember when this came out, it came out in a really glossy cardboard. It was super shiny. I don't think I have anything other than the really bad 40 Winks box that probably when I crowdfunded that one, or when I partook in crowdfunding and donating money to receive. In fact, I'll show. I don't know if I can get to it. No, I'm not going to bother. Anyway, point is, it's a really high gloss. The Body Harvest. Now, a lot of people probably it's common fact that this was made by DMA, which is in turn Rockstar. They changed their name from DMA to Rockstar. Now this, truth be told, is a pre-Grand Theft Auto. It hasn't been officially confirmed, but it's got that feel to it. If you've never played this, you should. There's a lot of fogging on it, but the actual elements of I won't say it's puzzle finding, but you've got to take one thing from one end to the other, a bit like it's just Grand Theft Auto, but N64. I mean, if this were ever to be made as like a ROM hack, they could use this as the basis of it. But Body Harvest, fantastic game. Road Rash, another one I've been after for a while. I've got the game thanks to Retro Bit Rob Witt. I shall plug his channel down there. But I was donated that by Rob, so I felt compelled. I needed to get the box for this. So, but yes, again, absolutely pristine. Which side is it? The detailing on it is fantastic. There is the only one difference between an official N64 box and a reproduction. Now this is how you can tell. I'm going to show you. Now this is a Dirt Track FX box, which I need to. I butchered it because I tried to repair it. Anyhow, the way of telling from a reproduction to an original. One side of the flap consisted of a full flap, like so. Full flap. On the other side, which tended to be the sealed end, that was the open end, this was the sealed end, tended to have these little notches. Can you see them? And then when that dug in, that little notch, when that dug in, it kind of locked into place on the inside. Above this little cutout here, which stopped it from opening up. A lot of people just ripped it open anyway, but that's how I can tell a reproduction from an original anyway. So there is that side as well. Not to mention, to throw into the mix, I wrote a list. The reason these games are so random and varied is because I wrote a list of boxes that I would like, and my wife Louise passed them on to Retro Tendo, and he just picked 10 at random. So, next one is Glover. Again, these are you knew that they were like I'm going to say it's like a first party, even though Hasbro essentially wasn't a first party game as such for the N64, but I know this one was. Hudson, big partnership between Nintendo and, I don't think it was Hudson Soft actually. Doesn't actually say. No, anyhow, we've got Bomberman, we've got Glover. I used to like this style because your third party ones tend to have a full image, where your first party tended to have the border. I actually like the border. A lot of people don't. It kind of cuts off the image, but I was like, this one, Nightmare Creatures. It's the NTSC version because obviously it never came out in the UK. Same again. Beautiful box art. I do actually desperately need to get them cases, but just to look at them, it's a nostalgia throwback for me anyway. Because I remember some friends of mine who used to have a stall on Barnes the Market. I've got some photographs somewhere where there were just shelves and shelves full of these with cellophane wrap, and that when you just take that wrap off for the first time and take the sleeve off, and the smell. In fact, it's not far off. It's just that I get so nostalgic when I hold the boxes. It's not so much just playing the game; it's just holding a box. This one, which I got recently, Robotron 64. So I never actually showed you the inside, have I? So we got the no, it's inside bag. Anyhow, enough of that. I need that one. Right, back down I come. Robotron 64, recently got that, but I haven't done a video of it yet. Let me find it. I need to show you. God damn! No, that's Resi. That's an old. There we go. Right. Here's a game I picked up recently. Robotron 64. Thank you to Games and Movies of Sheffield. Baz, thank you so much. So that's that video. Out of the way. Anywho. Done in the 1940s style. So, again, I usually have a certain way of opening them as not to, because it causes like a dimple, like a V in the middle. It causes it to crease. No. Anyway, I didn't show you the insides. All the boxes come with the, and there's obviously a company out there that's manufacturing these. I've said this before. There's obviously somebody. There is a market for these, and there's a market for this. So if they're making these, why not? But yeah. Oh yeah. What I didn't mention was that's the N64 one, obviously. And then if we go back down to the winter gold one, just open this up very carefully. You need to be careful with these. There's a SNES one. See? So they do. There is obviously there's a market for this. That's the SNES inner. Right. So let's just bob that back in there. We wouldn't want to get these crushed now, would we? No. But that's Robotron. So the final one. Well, there's final two. This one, again, this one was very similar to the, just ignore me, you probably do anyway. This one, Body Harvest, and this one was done in a very high gloss. Now the only difference between this and the original is, this came with a plastic tray, I do believe it. There's quite a few, there are a couple that I do own, I can't remember which ones. Not our Marines. Oh no, the the Shadow Man. Now the Shadow Man, which I mentioned previously, didn't come with an inlay. They kind of went on the cheap. If you can see that, this is the original Shadow Man box. Now what they did is put in stick an extra piece of cardboard for the cartridge to sit this end, and then obviously the tiny little slot just here is where the manual went on the map. And as I was saying earlier about the high gloss, can you see the sheen on that now? It's got a slight, and it's slightly embossed where it's raised. That's the only difference. But yes, Doom came with a black plastic tray insert rather than the cardboard one, which is for this, but it's not an issue whatsoever. And it came in a really high gloss cardboard like Body Harvest. Now the last one on the list was I got mainly all N64. There was a SNES one, and then I picked out this one, Tailspin, on the NES. NES. So again, fantastic box art, fantastic quality, flawless. You know, this is all I'm ever going to say is about the quality of his boxes. Yeah, these are. I got this from when I went to Ireland. €24 and 95 cents, but I didn't pay that. Just need a piece of polystyrene to go in the bottom of that. But yes, that is pretty much all I asked for Christmas. I wasn't being greedy. And then I want a brand new console and all these games and trimmings. No, I didn't. But other than that, that is pretty much all I got for Christmas, and I am absolutely over the moon with what I got. To be fair, if somebody put one of those in a box for me for Christmas, I'd have been ecstatic, which I was and am, and I'm so grateful. But as usual, thank you for watching and putting up with my rambling on this video. I shall put the link below to Retro Bit Rob Witt. Obviously, he donated the actual cart to this. So if you want to check his Instagram and YouTube, I'll put links below. legoyoshi, who got me the shirt and the book, and I'll gladly again put the links below. And please give Russell, that's his name, legoyoshi, if you please give him some support. We need to get to 100 subs. But thank you. Please like and subscribe and click the link from whichever corner it is, because I haven't got a sodding clue. But thank you for watching this video and putting up with me yet again. If you want to follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, I shall put the links below as well. And also, please feel free to further our endeavours to attend a Comic-Con via Ko-fi. Yes, Ko-fi or coffee, whichever you want to call it. That is our next mission for 2020. If you would like to donate to our worthy cause, please sir, can I have some more? If you would love to do that, then please click the link below and donate a cup of Ko-fi or coffee. That would be greatly appreciated. And thank you again. I'm rambling on, but please, as always, don't forget, love life and keep gaming. I swear it's getting colder in the shed. Yeah.